What is up, my Squirtleites? It is I, your king, welcoming you back to more Let's Play Forza Horizon 3. Last episode, finished off a championship, the Wild Scramble Championship, with our Ford Raptor that I'm actually using right this second. However, we're going to take a look and see there is one more championship that awaits us before we're able to get the Surfer's Paradise expansion. This one is going to be all off-road, so let's see what we've got.
These guys were made to get dirty. Come on down to the off-road championship.
Okay, so these are going to all be completely different courses than what we've seen thus far. I think this time around, because we went with the Ford Raptor Shelby and it did great. I think this time around, however, though, I'm going to go a little bit on the slower side this time. Do I want to go that slow? I don't know. I think I'm going to go with the Lamborghini LM. Well, I've actually already used that one, haven't I? The Ford Bronco would be kind of hilarious, wouldn't it? To run through it. You know what? Let's do it. Let's go with the Ford Bronco. I think this will be kind of fun as a last send-off to the Outback, at least race-wise, for the time being. You know what, though? It did just occur to me, because I was talking in the other episode about how we're not going to really be doing more races. I completely forgot about the street races, which I do intend to do a few more of those. We'll see how that all turns out, but we're going to definitely want to do some of those, because those are actually really good for experience and credits. But this is going to be interesting. I have no idea what I'm in for here because I have not touched up this Bronco at all. It's clearly got abysmal stats. It is in the D class, which is fine, but I get the feeling this is going to be rough. So we got 4 races here, possibly 2 an episode. There is actually a new barn find that we can go do as well, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes before we jump to any conclusions here. So let's begin this thing. Okay. And by the way, we're back to Horizon Pulse for the start of this, which is going to be a whole lot of fun. So I'm going to do my absolute darndest here, and I'm already doing a little, I'm already catching up a tiny bit. I don't think I've done anything to this Ford Bronco whatsoever, because this was a barn find, if I'm not mistaken. But it'll do all right. It'll be fun. Off-roading and rambling around in this thing. Yeah, it's not so bad. I mean, the thing can almost top out at 100 miles an hour, which is pretty good. So if we can just kind of keep that up. Although, remember, its braking is really bad, so that is something to worry about. So the less we have to use that, the better, I say. That's my way of looking at things here. Sir, that is somebody's property. You can't just go around busting down their fences and just expect people to be okay with that and expect to get away with that. That's not all right, HDCW 27. Get back here. Is everyone here a Ford Bronco? I feel I'm starting to, like, it's suddenly occurring to me. Maybe they aren't all, but I think a good chunk of the competition is. Like, I think this guy about to pass me is a Ford Bronco. I think I remember seeing, like, one Jeep of some sort that wasn't, but I think most of what I'm going up against is like the exact same car as me, which is a little bit unsettling, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll make this work. We'll do our darndest. We're only at the halfway point at a minute and a half. Yeah, it's not too bad time-wise, I would say. Probably should have stayed on the road there, because it's not like I needed all the time in the world to make that turn. There we go. I was actually given all the time in the world to make that turn. And we were almost past this guy. Oh, we are so close. Whoa, okay. Those, I don't know what was with those tracks there, but those were like above the ground. That was very strange. Which is weird because no one is ahead of us. It's just the two of us at the front of the pack. I don't know who could possibly be making those. How did you fall so far behind? What did you do, sir? Oh, we got to jump here. Okay. That was very ambitious. Yeah, I don't know. I was not at all prepared for that. That might have messed me up big time. Okay, I'm going to see if I can at least still get top 3 here. I'm going to live with that. I'm going to try to... I'll live with that at least. Because that little tank accident there messed me up big time. Like real big time. Okay, here we go. Do a little bit of drifting. Yeah, this guy right here, this Jeep, obviously not a Ford Bronco, but that was the only one I remember seeing that looked any different. Oh, no. Oh, that might have screwed me up. Okay, come on. I can still get top 3 here. I can get top 3. I don't have a hope of passing Aussie Daniel on his home turn. No! Danky Doodle, come back! Oh, no. I'm going to get 4th. Oh, that's rough. Okay, well, that sucks. And I was definitely dragging debris the whole way. 4th place. Yikes. Okay, well, we'll see if we can make up some ground here. We'll see how we can do. Sheesh. Not the best way to start this thing. But I completely blame crashing into that gas tank. That I'm so glad it didn't explode, but I completely blame that on my failure thus far. We got 3 races, though, to make up ground. If I can get first in all of them, I think I should be fine. Heck, if I even get second in one of them, I think I should be fine. Okay, so our next one that is close. Actually, I'm going to go down to this one here. I know it's a little ways away, but we'll go to it first. Maybe we can get 3 races done in this particular episode, or we could just do 2 in the bucket list. I think that also might be a good idea. The more I think about it, I don't know. We'll go see. But let's get this one done first, and then we'll worry about that after. All right, next one, race number 2. Let's do better this time because I really can't afford to do that poorly again. Try my best here. So it looks like there's less Ford Broncos in the mix this time around than there were last time. I'm going to get away from murder here because, well, I got to say, I don't trust the guy at all. El Carnivoro, you are not, no, get away from me. Get away from me. I don't even care that you're in my Drivatar squad. Get the heck away from me. Oh, this race. I remember this one. It was a little more frantic the first time through because we weren't driving anything this slow. Is this the one that has a jump in it? I can't remember. But we're gonna do our best here. I think Daddy DPR was actually behind us in the last race, which is good. That's a good sign for placements thus far. We'll try to keep that up. I can't remember if Daddy DPR was the winner last time or not. If they were the winner, they were 4th. I know they weren't 2nd or 3rd. Because that was Danky Doodle and then the guy with the Aussie name. Those were 2nd and 3rd. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, no, it doesn't have a jump. Never mind. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I really don't think that this thing is going to handle that. I don't like the jumps for my Ford Bronco. It's not super equipped for those sorts of things. Oh, my goodness. Man, you are just a trooper hitting those turns, aren't you? I mean, they're no better, but... that's rough. Really rough. It's okay. We can keep this up. I do love a Ford Bronco, though. Would not mind having one, if I'm being completely honest. This would be a fun play vehicle, workhorse vehicle, you know? Absolutely would be fun. Like, I always thought about, like, you know, like... because who doesn't think about it? Whoa, dude, if I was rich, like, I'd have all these cars. Like, no, I wouldn't be like that, but I would definitely, if for some reason I was, like, somehow, someday able to be wealthy enough to own, like, 4 vehicles and, like, nice vehicles, too. Like, not, like, a nice one and then 3 crappy ones that I hand down to, like, my children or something like that. Like, I'm talking, like, 4 actual nice vehicles. Like, I would have, like, a commuter car. I would have a sport car. I would like to have a play vehicle and a workhorse vehicle. And, you know, this probably actually would be more my play vehicle than my workhorse vehicle. But a Bronco, not a bad decision. Not a bad decision in that regard. And as long as I could, like, put a new engine into it or something like that. But, yes, I would definitely want one of the 1976 models, not one of the Broncos they brought back. I mean, I get that they're aesthetically the same, but I don't trust those things. Yeah, let me put a new engine in like a 76 Bronco, and oh yeah, I'd play with that thing. No! Oh, did that count? Please tell me that counted. Okay, it did. Whoo! That scared the absolute crap out of me. I thought I was going to lose this entire race off of missing that checkpoint there. But it gave it to me. It threw me a bone. Oh. Not saying I deserve that, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Hopefully karma doesn't come for me later in the race, which it very well could, because there is that one part on the hill coming up here in a second that is very sketchy. Like, I'm talking very sketchy. There we go. I think if I was getting like a workhorse one, I would want like a Dodge Ram, but not one of the new Dodge Rams. I'd want one of like the '04 models with the Hemi like the Hemis from back then, because those suckers were powerful back when it was actually owned by, I think it was like before they started sinking Mercedes engines. No, it was when it was still a Mercedes engine. It was before they were sinking Fiat engines into them. That's what it was, I believe. I could be wrong about my chain of command there, but all I know is they were a lot better back then. And we did it. All right, first place. Hey, look at that. We've leapfrogged right into first off of that one win. Not bad. I think we're going to go after the bucket list next. Or bucket list. The barn find next, excuse me. And then I think we'll continue and finish this championship in the next episode. But I will happily take 100,000 credits before we get there. All right. And we're so close. We're so literally one more race win. And we'll have it. One more race win. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so it's right in this area. I actually have no clue. Completely no clue as to where this exact barn find is, but it's in a somewhat sparse area. So I have to imagine it's not going to be that difficult to locate. I have to imagine I will be able to find this thing more or less in a quick manner. So let's head on out there and see what we got. We just need to look for a garage. Whoa, geez. Just kind of hanging out in the middle of this mountain somewhere. Is that it right there? That honestly might be it right there. I do believe it is. Yes, it is. Wow, that was really quick. One of the fastest barn finds I've had in this entire game.
Let's see what all the fuss was about. It's a Reliant Regal. This is a classic piece of British motoring history. You keep digging up classics at this rate, and this time next year, you'll be a millionaire.
Okay, first of all, I already am a millionaire in terms of this game's credits. Second of all, that's the three-wheeler that Mr. Bean drives, is it not? I do believe it is. I want to say that is exactly what he drives. Somebody could correct me on that, but yeah, I honestly think that that's exactly what they were going for. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for this episode of Let's Play Forza Horizon 3. I didn't think we were going to find that barn find so fast. You know, I said I was going to make these episodes longer, but I think we're going to call it here, and next episode we will finish off this championship. I promise you we will, and we'll actually do a couple of other things along the way. In fact, I think on the way to Surfer's Paradise in the next episode, well, what we'll do, here's what we'll do. We'll finish out the championship. We'll head on over here. We're going to gear up in a new vehicle, check out our barn finds and stuff like that. Then we'll head on over here and take care of this barn find on our eventual way up to Surfer's Paradise. A whole myriad of things to do that we're going to worry about in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this episode very, very much. I will see you all in the next one.